What's happening, family? It's Cat Sports again, back for another afternoon with my people. Now, before I get started, let me give a shout out to the JBT community. It's just boxing talk. We're a group of people who just love to talk boxing. And we're always looking for others to join us. And you don't have to have a podcast. The only requirement is you just have to love to talk boxing. That's all. That's all. Miss Cass, hashtag JBT. D1, hashtag JBT. Justin James, hashtag JBT. Melanin Queen 27. Mike Masick. Remo, hashtag Let's Talk Fashion, hashtag JBT. Tim Layton, hashtag JBT. The Boxing Menu Podcast Plus. Hardcore Boxing News, hashtag JBT. Salute to everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cat Sports, the Box Storian. This is the Thursday afternoon edition. How's everyone doing this Thursday afternoon? Wow. I was wondering, had I ventured onto somebody else's channel? All these names in here. Woo wee. But how's everyone doing this Thursday afternoon? This is going to be a JBT panel discussion today. 2:30, I'm going to drop the link. And hopefully some people will come up and we're going to chop it up for the entire show today. Now, next week, I'm going to change this to Monday because we're fresh off the weekend, fresh off the fight, and the panel discussion just should be on Monday. Remo, why didn't you tell me that in the first place when I first planned this new format? But how's everybody? Thursday, weekend straight ahead. Of course, we got boxing. I think we got because he lost my money when I bet my wife on it. And then the worst part, I got to hear I don't know nothing about boxing for the next 6 months. So, yeah, I'm going against Jose. But hopefully we can get somebody up here on the panel. Well, I really don't have to wait for more people today. Loaded down already. Got Jay Hardcore in here. Oh, your live just ended, Jay? I did not know that. Wow. You had a long one today. Got Tim Layton. D1 in the building. Salute, D1. And we got the Queen, Melanin Queen 27 in here. Big time JBT member and regular Cat Sports supporter. Appreciate everybody. Lots of Menu Podcast Plus in the building. Everybody had to resubscribe to that brother because he had to start his channel over Well, if you haven't, get over there and subscribe to him. To Justin James. Salute to everybody. Because if it's Monday through Friday and 2 o'clock, it's the Box Story. That's me, your friendly neighborhood box story, talking all that boxing history. But today is dedicated to my supporters, and we're going to do the Jbt Panel Discussion. And we're going to get into it in a little while. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link now. Usually I wait until I get more people in the building, but he's loaded down right now. So let me throw it on in there early so we can get this thing kicked off here. The Jbt Panel Discussion. Coming to me still fresh off the King Ride performance. That's going to come up. And I got a couple other things like that big August 3rd card. Jay was talking about that. That's a big one there, man. Woo. That thing is loaded down. Bud Crawford against Matrimove, Pitbull and Rayo. That's a very interesting fight there. Pitbull and Rayo. We got the Cuban brothers on there. David Morrell and Andy Cruz. That Morrell fight is interesting too because it's at light heavyweight. Remember, Benavidez is fighting at light heavyweight, and so is David Morrell. Okay. David Morrell said, "You ain't getting away from me, Benavidez. You want to go to light heavyweight? I'm going with you." So yeah, we still might get that one. This is a very big card. We got Virgil Ortiz on it too. Now, isn't Virgil fighting Delorme coming up? Is that still on? So I'm going to suppose he lose that one. I don't see people put 2 fights on the schedule like that, and that'll be interesting if Delorme beats him. Is that still a thing? I'm pretty sure I saw Virgil Ortiz versus Delorme on the schedule there. And then he's got Tim Tszyu. I told you that card is off the chain, man. Virgil and Tim Tszyu. You can expect some fireworks in that one. Because both of them like to stay up in the phone booth, But I don't know. Virgil been out all this time. Tim Tszyu might be I don't know, Virgil. Maybe here comes the link, though. Yeah. Make sure I got every copy and paste everything right. You're going to kick it off. Better get quiet for a minute. Okay, there it is. The link is in. So if anybody interested in starting this Jbt panel discussion, let's start it. Okay. A salute to everybody. Appreciate you for stopping by. There's Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more in the building. Salute, Bruce Gas. Another student of sport. Bruce Gas, Boxing, and Jazz, and more. The winner of the inaugural Gas Sports History contest. Remember that? Bruce Gas came in like the last 5 minutes of the contest and just ran the table. There's Jay Hardcore. What did I do? Stop the music. Okay, let me get that out the way. I didn't mean to stop the music. I can't function without the music. What's going on, Jay? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up there, bro?
Okay. What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Just came in here to chop it up with you, bro. I mean,
yeah.
Shit, I've been on since 8, so I said, you know what? Let's keep on going with it, baby.
You just went off?
I just went off at 1:59.
Because I
159.
was busy earlier, and then I could have been on there if I knew you. I didn't think you were still on. Wow.
Nah, and I passed the baton. I said, everybody, let's go over to Cash Sports and hit thumbs up when you get over there, man.
And everybody came over here too. I was like, am I in the right place? All these people in here? Yeah. Wow. They sure came. You brought them with you, bro.
Yes, indeed. Well, they actually got there before me, man.
Yeah.
And come
true.
upstairs, man. I'm about to start my dinner right now.
Okay.
Preparing it.
What's in the pot tonight?
I'm doing turkey wings today, rice and some vegetables, baked turkey wings.
My wife making a big pot of beans and some neck bones and ham hocks.
What type of beans?
Lima beans.
Oh, okay. I ain't had no lima beans in a long time, man. You know what? I might go out and get me some lima beans or some butter beans. What's the difference between a butter bean and a lima bean? Is it just the size difference?
I don't know. Miss Cass, you listening? What's the difference between a butter bean and a lima bean? It might be the size, Jay.
I think it's the size difference.
Might be the size. Yeah. There's Just Do Boxing in the building. The voice. Salute.
Hey, what's up, Jess?
This is the panel discussion. Just if you're not doing nothing, come on up. Chop it up with us for a little while. You know.
Hey, Jess, I was on one of your moves today, boy.
Wow, I see. Hey, Jay, what you think about that card I was talking about? You yourself talked about it on your show. I think it was yesterday. That August 3rd thing. That's huge, ain't it? Woo.
Man, that card is amazing.
Is that the Saudis?
Yeah. But
that's their first promotion in the United States, right?
Yeah, they doing it in the
LA.
United States, though.
LA, yeah. So they coming over here in style, man. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, that's brought to you by Eddie Hearn.
Yeah. All those could be main events. All those fights.
Oh, man.
David Morrell, Andy Cruz.
Yo,
like
let me tell you something.
Right.
When you got money, you can do that. You can make a card like that.
Yeah, because all them guys got to get paid, man.
That's right. And most people, they only can afford the main people. That's right. And then they give you some subpar rest of the card.
But the Saudis ain't playing.
Nah. Because they get theirs from out the mud, literally.
Yeah. I was going down there and list the names, and I was like, wow. I just kept saying, wow, man.
Hey, they making a mockery. They showing you how it's supposed to be done.
They showing you how it's supposed to be done. Yes, they are.
Yeah, but that's what happened when you got that bread.
When you got the money, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can pay all those guys. You can make those kind of cards. That's right.
And fast.
Fast. Yeah.
Negotiations be fast when they come with the Saudis.
Now, how about this, Jay? Isn't Virgil doesn't he have a fight coming up with Thomas Dulorme? Is that still on?
I guess not.
Because that was like in a week or two on one of these next couple cards coming up.
I guess it wasn't. I guess it wasn't sealed and deal.
Yeah, because they wouldn't schedule that other fight just like that, you know.
Nah. Obviously, it wasn't sealed and dealed.
Yeah, that's a good fight, him and Tim Tszyu. And Tim Tszyu coming off of that loss too.
My thing, I didn't know Tim Tszyu was off a medical joint though.
No, that's a fast turnaround, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, especially he had a hole in his head.
What happened in that fight, man? Yeah, that
was a bloodbath.
Yeah, so I thought he would have had at least 6 months, you know, and that's just August. But I like that one too.
Yeah, but I guess since they're doing it in another state, they're getting around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm more sure he can't fight in Vegas right now.
No way.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's where the crime happened at.
Melanie Queen 27 said you got it in today. Great job. Yeah.
Say sometimes the sun shines on a dog's behind. You know what I mean?
That's right. I did not know you were still on. I would have came on. I was busy earlier.
We rocked out today, man. We had some great people get on the platform. Had a young guy, man, I love boxing from out of Chicago. He loves talking. So
because I left, I had to get off as soon as you dropped the link.
Mm-hmm.
And that was way hours ago. You still on there all the time. Wow.
Oh man, look, Grant Oliver was in school. He went into a class Then the whole class came back out and we still was talking.
Hey, go on. Yeah. That had to been a nice show. You kept the link in all the time?
Just Do Boxing, he was on. Remo was on. Ben in Boxing News was on. Tampa Tommy was there.
Everybody.
We had a block party.
Okay. Yeah, the whole crew was in there.
Yeah. The whole, Senior was in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's how we do it.
We definitely had a block party.
So we got, I think it's Jose Ramirez and Francis Bartholomew this weekend headlining the card. Then there's always one from the UK, you know.
Oh, Rancid fighting?
Yeah, I think it's this weekend. Him and Jose Ramirez. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the card that Virgil was on. As a matter of fact,
I like Rancid, man. I interviewed him before. He came in to hang out before.
He was in the fight where they stopped it prematurely against Gary Antoine, right?
Right.
From the Francis.
But he had fought since then, though.
Yeah, I thought him and Gary was going to run it back. But Gary hadn't fought in a while. Gary Antoine. I guess the oldest Gary is. I guess he retired now. I haven't heard nothing from him in.
Well, he's doing more of the training aspect, but I think if the right fight comes, he'll fight.
Yeah, he stepped
money-wise,
up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, when the father passed away, he stepped up in the training.
He stepped up, man. He stepped up as the patriarch of the family, man.
And does a good job at it too.
Excellent job, man. I love the Russells, man.
Now they got one down around 118, 122, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've been to their gym and watched.
Oh, you have?
Man, they train like savages, man, and then they make up a lot of stuff that they use to train with too.
Yeah,
they make up all types of little aspiratics and stuff.
I guess coming up in the family of boxers like that, you know, that's probably how they came up with all that stuff, you know.
And let me tell you something, they love the hell out of their daddy too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Them boys love their daddy, man, for sure. So, you know, when he passed away, that was a big hit for them.
Yeah, it was a big hit. Yeah, that's a good card this weekend, Jay. Yeah, it's Jose Ramirez, Francis Bartholomew. It has Virgil and Thomas Delorme. Oscar Duarte and Jojo Diaz, one that Ryan fought before Devin. That fight, yeah. Then they got the women, Marlon Esparza. So that's not bad for this weekend. That's the Zone. That's probably that's Eddie, I believe, the Zone, Fresno, California. Yeah. So we're in good shape for this weekend.
Always good to have some good boxing on, I tell you that.
They got to keep up with them Saudis because the Saudis is just pulling away from everybody with these cards. Nobody got money like that though, so.
Yeah. Money talk, man.
Yes,
you know how it is. And them fighters want to get paid, man. Them fighters want to get paid.
I know. They better get with those Saudis. Now this guy Matrimony Bud better be careful, man.
Man, let me tell you something. And Fast Eddie, he right in bed with him. So
in bed with him. He always there.
It looked like he about to snatch up Gary Antoine.
Okay. He got Boots over there.
Got Boots, man, over there. Got Crawford right there now too.
Who is Cody Crowley? Is Cody Crowley with Oscar?
Nah, he with PBC.
Okay, so Eddie works with everybody though.
Yeah, that's PBC right there.
Okay, so him and Boots is official, right?
Oh yeah, Boots official with him. It's supposed to be.
Him and Cody Crowley.
Box Rec, yeah.
But they don't have a date or anything, I don't think.
Not yet, but from what I understand, it's supposed to be in Philadelphia.
Oh, right. I heard you say that.
Yeah, man. We all might have to take a trip up to that one, man.
Yeah, Philly. That's right here, too, in the East Coast.
That's 45 minutes from us, man. We might all have to take a trip.
But when is it? We don't have a date yet, do we?
I think it's in July.
Okay.
My YSM was telling me the dates. It's 2 dates that they're looking at right now. But I can't remember if he said June or if he said July.
Yeah, that's one we can catch. That's right here on the East Coast where we at, you know.
Yeah, it's right up the street, man. You know, and I'm gonna put in for credentials with the JBT, and I'm gonna put in with Hardcore Boxing News. So that way, maybe we can get more options and more chances of getting more
under the
JBT people to go call a fight. You know what I mean? To cover the fight.
Yeah.
It boils down to free tickets.
That's where we might be able to have our meet and greet because we all right around the same area.
Right.
And then you got
in New York. Tim Layton right up the street.
Yeah. Just Do too in New Jersey.
Just Do right up the street.
Yep. Al Booker's in Delaware.
Mike Rim right up the street.
Yep.
D for the Win right down the street.
Yeah, that would be it. It's not tight, but it's Boots, so that's just as good, I guess.
And that's going to be a good fight because Cody Crowley's going to be there.
He's going to be there. He's not going to do a Kern.
No, he's definitely not going to run. His last fight, man, was a tough ass fight, man.
I didn't see that. Who was that against? I didn't see that one. Let me
remember who that was. I just remember that fight just being tough as nails, man. I can't think of who he fought next. Somebody in the chat, put it in the chat.
That's his style, though.
Yeah,
he's gonna be just like Fila.
It's not going to be a good style for him against Boots. Sometimes your toughness is you're too tough for your own good.
It's gonna be the same type,
like how Vila was.
Yes, I'll get ready to say the same type situation. Yeah, his corner gonna have to save him.
Yeah.
Vilas didn't save him. They just let that man stand in and took that money.
Man, I was there, man. I was screaming, man, throw the child in. Throw the child in like it was the Rocky movie and shit.
Yeah.
Throw the child in.
But down there where they from, there's some tough people in that part, where them cartels.
Exactly.
Tough people from that part of the world, man.
Yeah.
They don't believe we can give it up.
They're about being tough.
That's right. Yep. And Cody Crowley. He hadn't lost yet, has he?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be good for as long as it lasts. Yeah. As long as it lasts. Now, Jay,
from what I understood, he turned Boots down first.
He did, yeah. Because they was trying to get it last year. Yeah. They offered him the most money he had ever been offered. Yeah. He turned it down, but he finally took it.
Well, see, now they made it a mandatory.
Okay. Yeah. And I would like to see Barrios. Have you heard anything about him coming up? I haven't heard anything about Mario.
I thought we did hear something. He's fighting.
We did
hear something.
Yeah, I can't remember. Stanionis, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you.
I know they got a fight for him. I know that.
Yeah. Let me check. I think it's Stanionis on one of these cards coming up. I think it might be the Canelo card, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Mayo. Yeah. Stanionis, right?
Yeah. That's the card. You're right.
Stanionis. Stanionis is a tough guy.
Man, Stanionis, man, been taking so much step aside money. It's been crazy, man.
Yeah, I know he haven't fought in a while. But
I don't blame him. Get paid for not fighting.
Yeah, I don't mind. No, it's not. It's Fabian Andres. They both won that card though. Fabian Andres Madonna. Yeah. They both won that card, but they fighting different people. Yeah. Yeah, it is Canelo. And the Monster's coming up too next Tuesday.
Right. He's gonna fight in that same arena where Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. That was the last time they had a fight in that arena.
Okay. So he fights in different places over there in Tokyo. Okay, but so it's in that arena.
Yeah,
this is the first time they had a fight there since then?
They have not had one fight there since Mike Tyson lost there.
Ain't that 37 years. Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. This is the first fight that they had since then.
And all those fights Monster been fighting over there in Tokyo, you would have think he'd have fought there by now.
Nope.
Wow. It is amazing.
That's some history for you right there.
Yes, it is. Remo says Hitchens is with Eddie too. Okay.
Yeah. Eddie loading up.
Yes, he is. He
said, work with anybody. I reloaded.
Yeah.
They sleeping on Eddie, man.
I know. He's one of the better promoters. He promotes his fights.
He's already promoter than me.
Huh? I didn't hit.
Old school promoting.
Yeah, Eddie is. Yeah.
Yeah,
he does it how it's supposed to be done. He gives the guys what they paying him to do, promote. You know, Bob
exactly.
About how
He's
much money
still doing the old school promoting.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob Ehrman worrying about how much money he losing. That's what they're paying you for, to promote. You worrying about people Bob promoting themselves and stuff.
Bob Ehrman is a Jew lawyer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that speaks for itself.
Worrying about how people promote themselves and they're paying him to promote them. They don't need you if they're going to promote themselves. You know?
But people will argue about that, though, which is
I know,
crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Come on up here, Remo. Just do.
Remo, he over there on his job.
He working. He working. I forgot all about the Let's Talk Fashion Preview Tuesday. I was running my mouth and looked. It was 5 minutes to 4. I said, "Oh no!" I used to get Remo up here every Tuesday and give a preview. I went right past it Tuesday. Forgot all about it.
He ain't got no job. So you ain't got no job, Tommy.
Yeah.
Remo ain't got no job.
Yo, he always on here.
Right.
Every time he told the lady he was busy, he cracked the window to the car and told the lady he was.
If anything, he get paid for being on the JBT. Yeah. That's what they paying him for.
Mm-hmm. He gave me some good ideas for some shows, though. He really did.
They call him the Vision, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
They call him the Vision, so he gotta have vision.
Yeah, he does.
He got good ideas, man. I call him the executive producer.
What do you think next for Ryan and Devin? With some, good moves for them to make next.
Well, for Devin, I think Devin should take at least 6 months off.
Okay.
Yeah.
He took some wicked shots in that fight.
Yeah, he took some wicked shots, man. And go in and heal. And Devin's been taking every fight, man. You got to get that.
Yes, he's been busy. Mm-hmm.
He's been busy. He'll take that fight. I'm gonna tell you, he gained so much more respect from me, man, with just the grit and the determination, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta respect that.
I think anything, it's a big learning experience for Devin. I think he learned so much. But somebody said something. It might have been Tampa Tommy, mm-hmm. that said something that made a lot of sense. Will this kid be will he be camera shy now? Well, not camera shy. You know what I mean?
Gun shy.
Gun shy, like Roman is, man.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you take a beating like that, man, you get gun shy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
especially when you used to being, the way he fight, he's not used to taking a lot of punishment and stuff,
Yeah, but think about it, man. We have seen the gym wars. The boy done been in some gym wars, but I know they had headgear on
and all that, bigger gloves.
Them punches still hurt.
Yeah, that's true. But to do it right there live in front of under the lights and stuff, that's a good question. Will he be gun shy? Yeah, you got to think about that.
Yeah, you wonder if he's going to be gun shy. He's still going to be the same guy.
BVO Boxing TV. The link is in there, BVO.
BVO in here. What's up, BVO?
He just came in. I'm gonna drop the link in there again because he always telling me to drop it.
Hey, tell BVO I'm making his chain now. He said he wanted a JBT chain, so I got some aluminum foil right now. I'm about to make his medallion.
Okay. You got the foil.
He said he wanted.
Yeah,
I heard JBT chain.
Yeah, I heard him. Mm-hmm. So there it is, BVO. BVO, there's the link too, if you want to come up. Top it up with us. Talk about your chain.
He might be at work too. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. He said LOL.
I know
he laughed.
It ain't like Remo. They ain't got no job.
Right. Yeah, he told the lady he was busy that one day, remember? Remember he was in the chat on your channel one day, he told the lady he was busy or something.
Right.
Miss Joette in the building. Salute, Miss Joette.
Salute to the cat and the queen. What's up, girl?
Miss Joette says she's sliding through to say hi and hit the like button. You know, you always do that, Miss Joette. Hit that like.
Always a pleasure, miss. Good sis.
Yep. Miss Joette is a big time supporter of all JBT. Remember, a JBT member. Yep. Yeah, I could not believe that you were still on all the time. Oh, there's BBO right there. Here he comes. What's up, BBO?
What's going on? I see y'all invite the Asiatic black man to the party. I see how y'all do.
Asiatic black man. Somebody came in the chat talking some Asiatic black man stuff.
That's me.
What is an Asiatic black man?
I don't know what that is.
I mean, neither.
You know what that is.
What's up, BBO?
What's going on, man?
What's on your mind today, bro? This is the panel discussion day. The whole show.
I got some great news, man, for the crew, man. Guess who I'm be interviewing next Friday?
Who's that?
Felix Trinidad.
Oh, what?
No.
Tito?
Yeah, I just talked to him. I
got Tito?
Spanish, but I just talked to him.
He speaks English?
No, not very well.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nah, not very well.
You speak his language?
Say it again.
You have an interpreter?
You know, I speak Spanish. My wife is Dominican.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, flex on, black man.
So that's gonna be good because I interviewed Mr. Rand, man. I want you to do an interview with him too, Jay. He a real nice guy, man.
Hey, let me tell you something. Felix Trinidad, man, was one of my favorite boxers. I love Felix. Let me tell you, know what I liked about him? Felix would get knocked down, man, in the beginning of the rounds and will get up and whip the ever-loving.
Yeah.
Boop, boop,
like he got motivated after he got knocked down, you know?
Yeah, it looked like he had to get knocked down to whip the
Yeah, that would wake him up.
Hey, BVO, do you have the date that it's gonna happen and everything yet? No.
Oh, it's gonna be next Friday.
Friday, okay.
Yep, next Friday.
What time do you come on? Do you have a set time you come on?
Usually I try to come on at 9:30
p.m.
And that's all that would be messing it up, you know. Only reason because we want to send people to you, but we got the rise on at the same time.
Yeah.
See, Jay ain't giving me my time slot yet, so you see how you do me. I ain't got my time slot yet.
I told you, do the 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
We can do the 10 o'clock.
Don't go there. We talked about that.
You talking 10 o'clock in the morning?
No, you talking about at night.
10 o'clock, man. 10 o'clock, and Senior can pass them straight to you.
Straight to him. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, we can do 10 o'clock. That's not.
It's only a half hour after.
And I'm gonna tell you, there's actually a crowd for 10 o'clock because I see Greg Hackett do it all the time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a crowd because then it's 9 o'clock Central Time and 7 o'clock Western Time. So
yeah, so that's a good medium. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do 10 o'clock sharp.
Yeah. Because I gotta send you his information. I want you to interview Stitch the Ram, man. He's one of the nicest guys I met doing this YouTube, man.
Say that again.
I said I gotta get you his information. Stitch the Ram. I want you to do an interview with him, man. He's a really nice guy, man.
Yeah. I see you did that the other day.
Yeah, he's real nice. He been texting me like he my grandpa, man. He a real good guy, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. I want one of y'all to do Danny, man.
Yeah.
Bernard Hawkins cut, man. Danny Garcia's cut, man. Jake Paul's cut, man. He does.
That's what you talked to me about yesterday, right, Jay?
Yeah. He out of Philly, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I had him on my show before, and he can tell you so many Bernard Hopkins stories and corner stories, man, that are so amazing, man. Because he didn't like Bernard Hopkins when he first met him.
Okay.
He didn't like him, and he tells the story about it and everything. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never. You know, it's funny when Devin fought. When Devin fought Ryan, I thought he was gonna do it Bernard Hopkins when he did the Tito, but I see
Remo.
Ego get involved, and he tried to step two and got beat to death. So it was. I think boxing won though. I think the biggest star won. So that's good for boxing.
Which fight was you talking about, BVO?
No, I said I thought Devin Haney was gonna do what Bernard did to Tito Trinidad. I thought he was do smothering.
Yeah, I had Devin too.
I thought what I thought he would do, but he tried to step to him and got beat to death. So
yeah, we talked about it last week. Remember, BVO?
Yeah.
But when you do the math, it equals up to Devin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I did my math, it kept saying Devin. You know, but Ryan had that deciding factor, that boo bop bang, man. You can't get around.
Yeah.
And he got that speed. Speed kills, man.
And those
if you ain't got the right timing, and then he caught Devin early.
Yes.
So he knocked off everything, his game plan, everything, man.
I don't think he ever recovered from that, Jay. That first round left hook, I don't think Devin ever recovered from that.
They said he did. His own camp.
And we need Ryan back. You know, we need a guy like Ryan because Canelo kind of just showed me, as even though he probably, in my opinion, number one pound for pound, he did kind of show he don't want to fight David Benavidez. We need a white Mexican like that want to fight. We need that.
Yeah, definitely showing that.
Yeah, boxing, I don't care what nobody says, you gotta have a white Mexican that can fight if you want boxing to blow. Gotta have that. Gotta have that, man. Whether it's Oscar, any of them. Salvador Sanchez, you gotta have one like that. Duran, gotta have it.
That's true.
You gotta have that one Spanish dude that can beat anybody.
Always have had it, you know. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. The Latinos, they run boxing, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, you know, the biggest boxing days are both Latino holidays, Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day. Those are the two biggest fight dates in America.
Yep, and got Cinco de Mayo coming up too. It's a good card too. Mike Grimm in the building. Salute, Mike Grimm. Panel discussion.
Oh, that's him. That's him.
I did hear about Tank fighting on Juneteenth. That should be good. One of the good black fighters should take over Juneteenth. That's a good
point.
Where the Charlos were doing it.
That is a good point, BBO. Yep.
You know, being though they was from Texas, and I think that's where that started from, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they freed us in Texas first, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
somehow Juneteenth is associated with Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, during the Union Army first let them know that we was free 3 years earlier, but they finally let us know.
They had to do a bingo. They didn't even some of the slaves didn't even know freedom was here.
Damn. Nope. They got some extra time out of it.
Hey, but can I tell you something real crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I seen a documentary recently about it was some people that been generational slaves still did not know to this day that slavery had been abolished.
Wow.
Yeah, it was somewhere around Atlanta, somewhere, and they lived in the deep woods. They had a plantation in the deep woods and everything, man. And people did not know. They've been generational slaves. Their granddaddy was slave, their grandmama, and being on. So they did not know because they were totally cut away from communication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was in the deep woods. The house that they had did not have lights. They did by candlelight and everything, and they were still slaves in the 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah. That's some evil stuff,
yes,
right?
It
there.
is, man.
That's evil.
Yeah.
Look, you get a chance, look that up, man. Modern day.
I'm gonna look that up, man.
They should have been prosecuted for that.
You know the thing that's so crazy that people don't understand. Like, I'm not a big fan of people like saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm working like a slave." They don't understand, man. Those people didn't have a choice. My aunt, may God rest her soul, she used to tell me she was a sharecropper. They used to treat us like dogs, man. I don't think people understand. That's stuff ain't funny, man.
Sharecroppers. Yeah.
Say it again?
My grandmother and them were sharecroppers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather came from Wynn, Arkansas to Cleveland, man, to stop sharecropping.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy, man. That is so crazy.
We're not that far removed, man, Jay. People don't understand we're not that far removed from them days.
We just started voting in the 60s.
Because modern day slavery now is the jail system.
Yeah,
that's right. Lonnie Lee in the building. Salute Lonnie Lee.
What's up,
I don't
Lonnie
like
Lee?
to be too political about it, but
modern day slavery now, man. Except they paying them like 8 cents an hour or something.
Because truth be told, my generation, you know, the millennials are the first true free blacks. Because even when you were young, you guys were young, they still had a lot of Jim Crow laws going on. So people understand we just got totally free, man. We just got it, man.
If you want to call this freedom.
Tampa Thomas Morris, salute Tampa Tommy in the building. The link is the panel is open for the whole show, Tampa Tommy. Let me put it in there again. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I was just saluting the people. Continue on with y'all conversation.
No, what I was saying is, man, one thing that's for sure, man, away from that serious stuff, boxing really won by Devin losing like that, because
that was a good fight.
It's gonna be a lot of eyes on boxing, man, because the way Ryan played that Ali game, that was perfect, man.
Oh yeah.
I
never thought about that until you said that the other day, BBO, but that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did.
That's Ali, man. Let me play crazy. Hey, because Sonny Liston should have kicked Muhammad's tail, man. Y'all know that.
Nobody gave Ali a chance going in.
But they thought that mofo was crazy, so that's the only thing that gave Sonny cause to pause. He thought he was crazy.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah.
What y'all think about the big heavyweight undisputed fight? Who y'all think Fury is too big, or Usyk gonna be crafty enough to work around him, or what?
Fury gonna beat Usyk like he stole something.
I'm kind of leaning that way too. I think he's just gonna be too big, man. You know,
he's just a big cheater too, so he gonna do all types of dirty tricks, like put his gloves over his nose. Like he an old
got skills too, though. He got skills too. Fury does, you know.
No, I wouldn't say he got skill. He's just in a very weak heavyweight division.
You got to consider that too, you know. Yeah.
This is probably the worst we had since Larry Holmes was champion.
Since like in the 80s.
Yeah.
Around in that time frame.
Early 80s.
Yeah, around in that time frame. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, when Muhammad had cleared everybody out already.
Yeah. You know, Ali and Frazier retired like in the same week. Like 8 days apart. Ain't that something?
You know what's so funny? Ain't it funny how Frazier gave Ali hell?
Yeah.
But George Foreman beat him to death.
Just demolished him.
And then you had Ken Norton, who beat Ali 3 times.
Every time.
And George Foreman beat him to death. And then Ali beat George Foreman to death. It's just that whole triangle theory never worked.
And remember, Ron Lyle and Foreman had the fight of the year. Remember, 5 rounds.
Yeah,
that was a good fight.
Yeah, George
Lyle
Foreman
put Foreman down. Foreman came back to beat him, and he put Big George on the mat.
That's one of my favorite fights of all time. Ron Lyle versus George Foreman. Oh, George Foreman. He put a show on, man. That's real boxing right there.
It was a battle there, man. Yeah. And who do they all say punched the hardest, though, BVO? All of them.
Yeah.
Shavers. Ernie Shavers.
I heard he had Sting on his punch, but I heard that, what's that dude? Dang, I just lost his name. I can't think of his name offhand.
Around that era?
I can't think of his name. I heard George Foreman. That's what I meant to say. I heard George Foreman had some thudding power that way. You feel like your body was inside out or something.
Yeah. And
Big George don't get enough credit, man. He probably, in my opinion, he the third greatest heavyweight. I would put Joe Louis number 1, then I'll put Muhammad 2, and then I would put George Foreman 3 to me.
And plus, he came back in the 90s and became champion again, remember?
Yeah. George don't get enough credit. He don't get enough credit. George was a terrific fighter. He's the oldest heavyweight champion ever. You know, B-Hop got it for all the boxing, but George still the oldest heavyweight. Was it 40? Was it 47 or 40? I can't remember. 40 something. I think it was
when he beat Michael Moore, remember? 40 something.
Yeah.
B-Hop was in his 50s.
And you know what's so funny? He got trained by the old Mongoose, man. That's the craziest part that made me laugh.
Sure did.
And when I watch George Foreman fight, I see a lot of the Mongoose in him. Yeah, he was
45. Thank you, Bruce Gas.
Yeah.
Foreman was 45. Come on up, Bruce Gas. Talk some boxing history. That's the man right there, Bruce Gas. Joy Faint in the building. Salute Joy Faint. That's where I go to get my history over there with Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Salute Joy Faint.
I'm still y'all. I'm just washing dishes right now. I didn't want to make a whole bunch of noise in y'all.
Okay. There's Remo. Hashtag Let's Talk Fashion. Hashtag JBT. What's up, Remo? Remo's in the building. Okay, Jay. Thank you for stopping by. You hear Remo? Uh-oh. Remo, are you on mute? Are you on mute, Remo? Oh, man. Or is it me? I can't hear anybody. Anybody in the chat hear me?
I'm right here. I can hear you.
Okay. I can't hear Remo or BVO. Remo went back out. Okay.
He must have been come back in.
Difficulties. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right here with you, man. I just watching.
Okay. Good. All good. Yeah.
Busting me some suds, you know.
Yeah. We just having some good boxing talk. There's Coach Tommy. Haven't seen him in a while. What's up, Coach? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How you doing?
Okay, how are you? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Enjoying the afternoon.
I just seen that bootleg old head right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed y'all around, man.
Yeah. This is the Thursday is open panel day over here. You know, the whole entire show. Everybody just
you know what? There's a certain era I think get overlooked in the 122, 126, and 130 pound division of the late 90s, early 2000s, when you had Barrera, Eric Morales, Joel Casamayor, Jose Luis Castillo, Diego Corrales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny Pacquiao, Paulie Ayala. Yo, that era was lit at 122, 126, and 130.
You don't hear enough about that era. Wow. But all those names were in that one era. They had some good fights from them too.
And they damn near all fought each other too.
All of them. Classic fights. That was 122 to 130, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said Julio Cesar, right? Chavez.
Yeah, he was earlier. He was before that era, but
a little before, yeah.
Little before. And, you know, a whole lot of people forget Eric Morales. He put the big back boom on Manny Pacquiao when they first encountered.
Yeah.
He outboxed him, gave him a boxing lesson, was landing hard right hands. Like he clearly beat Pacquiao that night.
That was in early 2000s, right?
Yeah, I want to say that was around 2003, 2004. Yeah. Manny was on fire. I think he just beat Barrera. Like, you know, he had a whole lot of steam behind him.
Yeah.
And Morales stopped him in his tracks that night.
That was when Manny was first starting that run through the 2000s, you know, because he was thought of as the best boxer for that decade by the end of it, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric got him that night. Yeah.
And
they all
Juice
had some good fights, man.
was loose after that.
What did you say, Jay?
Yeah, he beat Morales twice after that.
I say the juice was loose after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I believe that.
Yeah, you're right, Tampa Tommy. That was a good era right there. Down in those weight classes, it does get overlooked a lot. Like
We also had a young Cotto. We had a young Cotto, young Ricky Hatton, Costa Zoo, Floyd Mayweather. They were all over 135, 140, 147. It was a hell of an era.
Yes, it was. Early 2000s. I don't talk about that enough. And the thing is, like you said, they all fought each other.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, very seldom you'll get some ducks back in the day, man. But in the long run, they'll end up fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, back then they believed in finding out who was the best.
They wanted to,
They wanted to challenge themselves, man. You know, they pride themselves for saying, you know what, I'm the best at 147. I'm the 135, and I'm willing to prove it against you. And the rematch be better than the first fight.
Yep.
I used to love a rematch in my day, man, because it was always great. And it was immediate.
The next fight. Your next fight. Yep.
Right.
Showtime, the guy passed in the building. What's up, Showtime? Out of St. Louis, Missouri.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, he's in the building.
That's what's up, Showtime. I can't see my chats right now.
Oh, okay.
So what's up, y'all?
What's up, Remo? Remo is back.
I'm on my marathon thing right now, man. I'm on my marathon thing, man.
I don't know what's going on with this daggone phone, but StreamYard is acting up on me today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you good now?
You got one of them senior disposables.
No, Jay. I got a bone to pick with you, Jay. You telling people I'm Tommy. I ain't got no job. I got a job, brother.
You ain't got no job. That's why your phone acting up.
That's crazy.
Well, you loud and clear now.
What y'all talking about in here, man?
Got no phone.
Boxing in general. We was on the early 2000s. Coach brought up how overlooked that era is. You know, some good names back then, and they all fought each other.
On the steps of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
See, this old man always being disrespectful.
And basically how the fighters, we don't get the fights we want nowadays. You know, we was talking about how everybody used to fight each other back then, and look forward to fighting each other. You know.
Yeah.
I could give you my casual opinion on it. It's not factual, but I can give you my casual.
Okay. Let's have
casual opinion on it is boxing back then had so many different stars, but nobody had ambitions to be pay-per-view stars. So wherever they landed is where they fought. But these kids right here now, they have ambitions to be pay-per-view stars, but haven't showed the ability to land and be effective on pay-per-view.
Right.
So the business model in itself doesn't make sense to display these guys 3-4 times a year on pay-per-view format. Because Mike Tyson didn't fight killer after killer after killer, but his entertainment value was so high that they knew everybody wanted to see Mike, regardless of who
he didn't play with his food either, though.
That too. So think about it. You know how crazy of a fan you gotta be, or to like violence, that you know that your $50 or whatever it was back in the day only lasted about 35 seconds.
Right.
Yo, yeah, you couldn't play around with a Mike Tyson. It wasn't no, I'm to the bathroom or let me go get some popcorn.
No chips, no nothing.
Hey, my mother passed out. And
yeah, I was getting ready to say that, Jay. Yeah.
Michael Spinks versus Mike Tyson. She passed.
It was 90-second fight.
Last 90 seconds. The fastest fight ever. Back then. Now I'm pretty much sure that record's been broken.
Yeah, that was the record then, though. 90 seconds. That's all it was.
90 seconds.
Yeah.
She passed out.
You was in the audience, right, Jay?
Huh?
And you was there, right?
Yeah. Good old days.
Oh, yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
think
Remo.
about
Go ahead, Jay.
Nah, I was just saying the good old days.
Yeah, Remo. What do you think is next for? And you too, Coach Tommy. Next for Ryan and Devin. What do you think about that?
147 for both of them.
Okay,
Well,
147.
I don't know about Dev. He might fight at 140 again against his mandatory Sandor Martin. Maybe because of Sandor Martin, maybe he'll try himself, see how he feel at the weight again. But I think Ryan definitely going to 147.
Yeah.
I hope Ryan fights Earl Spence at 147.
You think Earl can still make 147?
Oh, damn, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I forgot. Damn.
Yeah.
Pull a Ryan and come in at 150.
Yeah. What do you think, Remo?
The business side or the fan side?
Both. Give us both.
Fan side.
All right. I'm gonna go to business side first. The business side for Devin would be to take a long layoff, drop
That's
the
what
belt,
Jay said. Yeah.
right? Drop the belt, but still remain champion in recess, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where the chips may lay with that belt, he can always come back to 40, but he gotta be working out in between there to see if he can even make that.
Right.
Now the fan aspect of me want him to come back against a boxer, and if it's gonna be at 40, I don't want to really see no Sandor Martin. It would be cool, but I would rather somebody like a Jermaine Ortiz or Hitchens.
You have to think about Ortiz earlier.
And for Ryan, I think Ryan's best bet, less dangerous, would be like a good promo. Two crazy people would be Blair Carr.
How about Barrios and Ryan? Mario.
Fan side of things for that, for Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh man, where could Ryan land that makes Broly?
He said it was going to 147 though.
Rolly said he don't care where he landed. Rolly need a check. He gonna need another check, but both of them together carry it. And
that's
Rolly's
right,
a big
because
kid
Rolly
too,
don't have
man.
his belt anymore. True, that's right. Rolly don't have his belt anymore.
I think Roca, he's a Golden Boy fighter.
Roca,
He's a Golden Boy fighter, and he's a safe test for Ryan to see how he feel at 147. It make perfect sense. And especially, it's like you said, he probably not gonna fight killer after killer. Then maybe a Barrios.
Yeah. After Roca.
Oh, Ryan versus Barrios?
Yeah, that'll be fantastic.
I can't go get no Roca out of
no.
You're not gonna get Roca after what he just did. That business wise, that's a stumble backwards. That's a fall off the cliff. Man, he ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, but oftentimes when a fighter goes to a new weight division, they take an easy touch, Remo. Most of the time, not always.
He's not traditional. He don't none of that. He only there for the big moments, and he just gained another 1 million followers since this whole Devin fiasco.
Okay.
I'm over here doing laundry. That's why I keep muting in and out.
Oh, you good? Okay. Then Remo and Coach, I wanted to, another question y'all missed was this August 3rd card coming up. This Bud Matrimony card. How y'all like that card? You know, with Pitbull and Rayo and I think David Morrell. Andy Cruz is on it. Jarrell Miller versus Andy Ruiz is on it. What y'all think about that card?
I like it. It's giving the fans their money's worth, depending on wherever that price point lands. That's one.
Right.
But two, I think it's really formulating the future for the year of like what to expect. You got cats playing in new divisions.
Mm-hmm.
You got Andy Cruz stepping up. You got to see what it was. Pitbull Cruz really what Pitbull Cruz was, or was Rolly just that bad?
Right.
A lot of answers. A lot of answers.
Yeah, he's taking Ryo. Yeah. Pitbull and Ryo. That's a good one.
Is Ryo locked in? Where you know he was you know, sometimes these boxers get bigger than they where they really are. Mentally they lose focus. So maybe he might be locked in and ready for the task at hand. There's a lot of good answers, possibilities as well.
Mm-hmm. And Virgil. Is Virgil still fighting Delorme next week? Or because he's on that card against Tim Tszyu.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he is still fighting Delorme.
Okay. And he already got his next fight. Suppose Delorme beats him.
Man, Delorme ain't beat nobody in 100 years.
Yeah, we know that, but just suppose you know, it's boxing. So
man, if Virgil really fighting this weekend, De La Hoya
they really looking past Delorme, man. He already got his next fight scheduled. He
could have put him on this card, on last week's card, if he gonna fight this weekend. That's just crazy.
Yeah, he's scheduled to. He's on the
that's nonsense.
I think it's Jose Ramirez and Rancis Bartholomew.
I'm actually interested in that fight a lot.
Ramirez?
Yeah, because you know he was a good fighter. He's a quality fighter.
Yeah.
And so was Bartholomew, but both of them is kind of long in the tooth. So when they long in the tooth, they usually tend to settle down and bang a little more. Bartholomew is crazy skilled. He ain't the biggest puncher in the world, but he got a lot of skills. Very unorthodox. This could be a real good fight. Two old men.
Yeah, that's not a bad card. Oscar Duarte and JoJo is on it too. Yeah. Yeah, Virgil's scheduled to be on it Saturday versus Thomas Delorme. 12-round junior middleweight. So they just looking past Delorme.
That's crazy. Delorme is still fighting.
Yeah, because they just looking past him like he's nothing. They already got Tim Tszyu scheduled. So what do y'all think about that fight, Virgil and Tim Tszyu? That should be a good one.
They both of them is like the same dude fighting each other. That's gonna be a fantastic fight.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's what I said that earlier. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
They're gonna come forward. They both hook happy. Both of them go to the body. Virgil Ortiz got one of the best hooks to the body in the game. I don't care what his hook to the body is vicious. Tim Tszyu, man, he can punch, man. He can punch. He could take a shot. He's skilled. He does good things on the inside as well. I think that would be a great fight. Yeah. I might steal the show.
I think Tim Tszyu wins it.
He's coming off that loss.
He's coming off a loss. He has something to prove. I think the blood played a very important role in that last fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no cuts or anything, man. I give it to Tszyu on this one.
Okay.
Now, what's the age difference between them two guys?
I don't think it's much.
I think they're about the same age. I like what you said, Tom.
I think Virgil was about 25 or something, right?
I like what you said, Tampa Tommy. It's two guys that are the same fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, the only reason I favor Tszyu a little bit is because of the illness Virgil Ortiz went through.
Right.
And I don't know what he's gonna be, but we're gonna have a little idea of how we feeling when he fight the Lawman.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And his last fight was he didn't even get out the first round, right? Against the
Lawman?
The last guy he fought, remember? Didn't Tony Weeks stop it in the first round?
I didn't see it. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, the guy was supposed to have aneurysm or something. Virgil is 26. Yeah, Virgil is 26.
He's 26?
Yeah.
And Tim Tszyu, is he 29 or is he already in his 30s? He's 29, right?
Yeah, I think he's 29.
Okay, he's in his prime. He's in his prime.
He's still in it, yeah.
And you got Virgil that is a young guy, so you know you got to get points for that. You know, he's gonna have more. You know, but I still think I'm gonna have to give it to Tim Zoo for some reason.
Okay.
But I think that's a fight.
Tim
That's this week. No. That's the big card. That's the big card.
Yeah, on the Bud card.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim Zoo is 29, Jay. 29.
Yeah. I like, 28, 29, that's prime.
Yes,
God
it
bless.
is.
Bless the dog, too. I always God bless you.
Just Do Boxing in the building. What's up, Just Do?
What's good? What's good?
Not too much.
Jay. My guy, Tommy.
Salute, homie.
What you say, Jeff?
What's good with y'all? Y'all feeling, man?
Okay. We was talking about the Bud card on August 3rd. Bud in match mode. Tim Zoo, Virgil, all those guys. Pitbull and Rayo, David Morrell and Andy Cruz both on the card. Yeah,
I'm fighting the winner of Pitbull and Rayo. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta gear up. They better get ready. Nah, that whole card is fire.
That card. Overall.
The card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole card is fire from top to bottom, bottom to top. That's it gave me a good feel. I like the fact that Bud Crawford getting the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about all that other weird stuff people be talking about. I like to see talented guys get their just due, man. So good that he getting a fight, and it's giving me that old feel where they don't just give you a main event, they give you an actual card that's worth watching. So you know you're gonna get your money's worth.
Right.
I gotta my bad.
What time? Coach Tommy.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that. I thought you paused for a second. Just go on.
I was just saying that this whole card is fire, and I'm glad they just, that's a prime example of how to stack a card, man. And they ain't do too much. You get what I'm saying? And it's not that those type of cards like that should be a regular occurrence. You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be every now and again. Like, we always paying our money. That's the least they could do, is show us that they hear us by giving us good. If you're not gonna give us all the fights we want, then at least give us events that we could sit here the next day and talk about the whole event, not just one or two fights. Right. I be wanting to talk about a whole card. So this is one of them, from Andy Cruz all the way up to Crawford.
Way up.
Definitely. You should have a fight party on.
You can't miss none of that card.
Right.
It's probably gonna be $100 pay-per-view and worth every penny.
Yep. Ain't no fights you can go to the store or nothing like that on. You got to see all of them.
Man, if we all go on live at the same time and click in together where everybody is all live at one time, how you push that button, man, that would be crazy.
I don't see why we don't do it one time, 1 weekend or something. If everybody could swing it, if people free.
What it do?
That would be the perfect one right there.
I make time for the family, so we'll make this shit work.
Yeah, man, that card there would be a good one. August 3rd.
Hey, Jay, you noticing anything with the numbers, like in a good way?
Say that again.
Are you noticing anything like with the numbers or the algorithm in a good way?
Yeah.
Key for the win.
Right.
Growing.
Right. I'm seeing something, and I'm just watching. I've been observing for like the last, it's probably going on 3 weeks now.
Well, I'm a numbers watcher. That's all I do. I watch all of them. Watch everything.
Oh, I'm talking to the right person then. Of course. You get it, man. Like, we observers, bro. That's what I call it. I really be checking and looking and seeing, and I'm seeing some stuff that I like, man. I just wanted to ask.
Definitely.
Great finest in the building.
Definitely, the numbers be moving, and I be seeing that, man, for sure.
It's like the algorithm kind of
stronger. The lives are getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? And the mighty warriors coming out They're in Rome.
Some of them coming out of their caves.
Right.
Some of the mighty boys, they coming out their caves and shit. They coming to talk.
I got a question for y'all, man. So I'm a little excited about this. A little off the subject. What y'all saying now? If you don't mind.
What was that?
How do y'all think things are gonna play out in 175? You got Better Biev and Bivol fighting. You got my man Dave Morrell got a tough fight on his hands. He just crashed the party. You got Benavidez got a tough fight in his hands. Like, how do you see things playing out up there?
Who I think will be the king of the hill?
I don't know, but maybe possible matchups we could see coming up, like realistically. Because I don't know who's gonna be the king of the hill. That's a hell of a lineup.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know. I want to see the Undisputed happen first. I want to see the Undisputed happen first, and then once that person becomes undisputed, I want it like the game of death, man. People come up and challenge the champion. You know, all them guys need to challenge the champion after that, man. That's what I want to see.
Oh, now you know that David Morrell fight on August 3rd is that light heavyweight too. Now.
That's right. Yeah. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
I forgot the dude's name, but he's tough. He's a tough contender.
Yeah.
He just fought on Pro Box recently, and he almost upset I believe it was the Boricua dude he fought. I could have confused with someone else.
So this guy's coming off a loss?
The one fight Morrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a loss in his record. I'm pretty sure. I think he either lost on Pro Box or won last time he was on Pro Box. But I know he was recently on Pro Box in a good fight.
It was a good loss? It was a good loss, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if he won or lost, but I know he represented well. His name starts with a K, I believe. It's hard to pronounce. It's like I don't know what language it is.
Yeah, it's very hard to pronounce. You found it in a minute. I'm very excited for the win in the building. Here we go.
My bad, John.
Yeah, that is a good question, though, Coach, about that light heavyweight, because that's getting ready to get hot up there.
Yeah, man, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this guy that Morrell is fighting, but I can't pronounce his name neither.
For some reason, historically, it's been a lot of good European fighters in the light heavyweights, but I'm glad to see a Cuban up there again. Benavidez as well, another Hispanic dude, just to mix it up, different styles, instead of being all that it's a distinct European style, that stand up straight, good technical boxing style. Mix this up a little bit.
I still wouldn't mind seeing Benavidez and Morrell, that fight.
Yeah. What's not to love about that?
That's why I'm glad Morrell went on up the light heavyweight.
And for all the people saying that Morrell needs more fights, he's not ready. Listen, he's asking for all the smoke. Everyone who's being put in front of him, he's not just meeting expectations, he's exceeding expectations.
You get it, bro. You
and he has a title.
Say it again, bro. They don't fucking get it, man.
Give it to
beating
him,
people
man.
asses. Like it ain't. That's the same thing with Boots. Like, all right, it's one thing you get to, and even with Morrell, he got quality over quantity. Beating up quality guys. He been fighting 12 rounders. So I think like his third fight. I really hate how people won't do no type of homework. It's quality over quantity with him. If you look at his fights, go look at a Benavidez, right? Him, perfect example. Somebody that they say he don't got enough fights for. Look at his first 10 fights. Better yet, look at the first 10 to 15 of the fights and tell me, you get what I'm saying? Is he fighting more quality opposition than what Morrell has? Like, he don't have a number of fights, but he has it in quality. He had a version of the title since like his third fight where he beat 22-0-1 Lennox Allen, 12 round. Like, He got different type of pedigree. People just not understanding it because they're not doing the homework. They think we just hyping up a guy because you want to see Benavidez lose. Nah, we talking about a guy that might potentially be something special, man.
How many amateur fights did Benavidez have?
Say again.
How many amateur fights did Benavidez have?
I have to look it up. I don't even know off top.
So if he had very few amateur fights, I understand him having a low-level quality opposition starting out. He learned on the job, but now you got Morrell had a different trajectory. He had over 100 amateur fights, so I consider them even. When you go by rounds,
you get what I'm saying?
Close.
That's all I'm saying. Like, don't tell me because the number of fights that he got that dude don't belong in the ring. Look at the quality of opposition. That's where the answer lie at, and that man definitely belong in the ring with him. That's the best two fighters at 168 pounds is Benavidez and Morrell. My bad. I'll be unplugging my mic. I probably sound crazy.
Yeah.
You sound like you're making a lot of sense.
I'm gonna give it a try. The guy Morrell is fighting is Radovoj Kalazic. Something like that.
Hot Rod. They call him Hot Rod.
Yeah, he's gonna beat him 100%. Yeah. That dude can fight though, but Morrell is just he younger, fresher. He on his shit. He ain't losing to him. But dude should put up a scrap.
When Andy Cruz get to 10, they'll say he not ready, but the guy's fighting 10-round fights already. He just
already.
So when he get to 10, he'll be ready too. You know?
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in the amateurs, man. Right. That's why when he get turned pro, they be on the fast track. Dude older than Keith Jones.
Take that in consideration, yeah.
Yo, but just with all due respect, bro, they use that same argument against Tank. And you see how his resume is aging very well, man. They just trying to do anything to not get the fight. They don't want their man to get up in there because he's a risk.
T Hill, I didn't see you come into the building. What's up, T Hill?
You the man, baby boy. You brought me up in.
Yeah, no, I mean I didn't see you come into the chat. I saw you when you came up. Yeah.
What's up with you, Cash? Shout out to Jay Hardcore. You know my man Tampa Tommy. Just do boxing. The aficionados. When I'm in here with the aficionados.
Said I might as well kick it for a few minutes before I go on myself.
You know it's a treat when he said he's going to kick it for a few minutes.
Yeah, everybody know the voice coming up at 4.
On
up to his doorstep.
I'm trying to tell people I be trying to be running my little errands, and I don't like to click links if I ain't at home because I hate bad sound, and I'm very conscious of adding that to somebody's show.
That brother understands supply and demand.
I done been on panels. I done hear people girl in the back cursing out the kids. I'm like, bro, man. So I make sure I be clean when I come up on the panel.
Right.
No music, no TV on, no nothing. Just us. Build.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is I could come on here and find 10 people that really know boxing, and we can talk this boxing shit. But in real life, it's hard for me to get together, find 2 other people.
Right.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of having access to the whole country, to the whole world, really, with this online.
Yeah. Telling you, boxing is way more enjoyable when you allow the people to have a point of view and they perspectives and opinions without trying to challenge everything somebody say. That shit is tiresome. Every little point you want to argue somebody down instead of just building on it.
Can you say that one more time, please?
Yeah, man.
Telling you, man. Yeah, that's how we got to do it, man. Let people have their opinions, they thought process.
Just say it one more again, baby boy. One more again.
That's why I told people that agreeing, when people be like, we could agree to disagree, that shit is played out. It's we don't have to agree to disagree.
Don't have to agree.
Right now, it's 5 of us up here, right? Say I start talking right now and somebody come up left field and be like, I disagree. Now it goes from us 5 building to me and this dude having a pissing contest.
Right.
Like that shit is like, man, that's corny to me. I don't enjoy boxing that way. And I think it's because I'm not an ego-driven person. I don't have to be the smartest. I don't have to know the most. And I'm a real student. So I'm always going to give somebody that benefit of the doubt that what they saying is something different to add. Like I'm always willing to hear somebody out and learn. Like I don't know everything and I don't got every perspective. So I think it's a much better conversation when you allow some diversity in the room instead of trying to, manipulate how somebody think. It's not the way to talk to boxing, man. That's why we building, man. We fight the good fight, and we doing this shit a much different way, and we ain't pretending. Like, no arguments. None of y'all ever cursed me out. You get what I'm saying? I ain't snapped on none of it. We don't operate like that. That's not how men talk to each other. We gonna keep leading by example, because I think people, I really do.
That's right. What y'all think about this,
gentlemen?
Oh, go ahead, Coach.
Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the voice.
Coming up at 4 p.m.
What
y'all think about this big heavyweight undisputed we got coming up? Thoughts on that?
Another fight that boxing need. You see how boxing keep winning when you really enjoying what they putting out, when they giving us some stuff.
Keep coming from the Saudis, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to have a little bit of a change of heart with their involvement in boxing, and I'm starting to feel like they trying to get us the fights. And if anybody that's responsible for putting on great fights, I salute them. And that's it. So I like it, man. I like what they trying to do. Like the fact that they talking, like, think about it. They make Boots and Crawford happen. Bro, you gotta tip your hat. Tip your hat. And it kind of puts pressure on, our networks and our people to give us the fights. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That is so true. They're giving us this card August the 3rd,
Another good card.
Just talking about. What's up, Bruce Gas?
Virgil Ortiz and Tim Tszyu is going to be a damn slugfest. With skill, though. Oh, my goodness, man. You talk about boxing is dead. People be tripping. They ain't paying attention.
We get to see if Virgil Ortiz is back. If he's back, boy, that's going to be
giving him Thomas Delorme. He fights Saturday, my birthday. I'm going to check that out. I know he's going to stop Delorme. And he'll be right on to Tim Tszyu.
What's up? Last year, even.
What's up?
What's up, Bruce Gas?
Oh man, boxing is in such a good spot right now, bro.
Right, ain't it? Talk to him, OG, and you done seen a ton of boxing, so
talk to him, OG.
I just think
Turkey Al-Sheikh is saving boxing, bro. Every time I turn around, his latest move today was he's incorporating with the WBA. Next thing you know, he's on WBA.
I don't think he's saving it, but I definitely think he adding to it. Definitely think he adding to it. In a positive way, too, a good way.
If you can't beat him, you buy him.
Man.
Get that money up, right?
Oh man, it's like every week. June 1st, it's going to be a holiday as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I love it. Too much boxing. Remember that day we had like 3 cards? Oh my God, man, that was like a good problem to have. Like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, all of this boxing. Man, I love it.
I ask you this because I remember it was me, just Senior, and I want to say Hardcore, Jay Hardcore. We were all talking about the year 2023 provided for us, and how was boxing going to top that?
Right.
Are we seeing boxing start to progress in the right direction?
Yeah. This is perfect after the year we had last year.
Every time I think it's at the top of the hill, they just raise the bar again.
Do something else. Yeah,
man. I mean that fight on August 3rd in Los Angeles. Come on. Tim Tszyu and freaking Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil? Wow.
Oh, they get Andy Ruiz out of retirement, bro. They must be giving him the bag to come back and fight Big Baby.
The bag, I mean.
Big Baby Miller, who put on a show last time, and then he's been all over the internet for going crazy, breaking the law, and trying to get his truck out of repossession. And he's coming back for a fight. He said he didn't have a full camp in his last fight, so now he's no excuses. I mean, this is just so big. One main event after another, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And when's the last time you seen? How often you see Andy Ruiz in a boring fight too? He lets his hands go.
And they're even digging up old Abner Mars out of the graveyard and giving him a spot on the card.
They got Morel on there, man. Is a plus, man.
Yeah. And Morel's going right for a WBA title in his first.
He's chasing what's the name to me? Benavidez.
Light heavyweight. Yeah. Oh man.
I think he's facing Benavidez. He
I
said,
have a funny feeling that the Sheik is going to have Canelo and Benavidez happening.
That 100% Benavidez can beat him.
Yeah, the Saudis could. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it happen, Bruce Gas. You know, they might make Boots and Crawford too. They got the money.
That's something that's being talked about. Now, if they make that,
yeah,
you think he's gonna? He crawl like a mud.
You know what I love about it too? We're not dragging out negotiations. They're not giving us, this got to be marinate, needs more marination. Blah, bang! The card is set. Here you are, my friends. Tickets go on sale on July 22nd. May the best man win. I mean, this is boxing.
Yeah, that's what Jay was saying earlier. They doing it fast. Every time you turn around, and they pumping out another card. Big cards.
You know what's looking real nice to me? Whoever wins, I mean, it don't matter who wins out of Bivol and Beterbiev, whether it's the winner or the loser, fight Morel, fight Benavidez. And either one of them are good fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Benavidez and Morel fight each other, it's a good fight. If Benavidez and Morel fight Beterbiev, Bivol, no matter how you cut it up, it's going to be a good fight coming out of this.
Yeah. Your light heavyweight is heating up for sure.
Every division. You know, people put these pound for pound lists together, and none of these guys in their own weight division are fighting each other. So how can you put them on a pound for pound list? It's crazy. But now we're starting to see things happen. It's all I can say is His Royal Highness. It must be that Highness part of the game that's doing it for him. A boxing fan with money. I love
it. Yeah, that's a good combination. There.
I wish some of that would trickle down to 135, man, because 135 is loaded with so many fighters that I would love to see fight each other.
That would be good.
If you think about these dudes like Murataya, Zepeda,
he's dangerous, yeah. I like
Shakur, Keyshawn, Andy Cruz. Come on, if they just start fighting each other right now, it don't got to be about, they got to build their resume so they can fight Tank, build their resume so they can fight Shakur. They should be fighting each other.
That's right.
To me, nothing makes a statement more than beating current fighters in your era, man. The very best in your division, go at them. It don't matter if it's not even that high. You know, if you look at they talk about Terrence Crawford at 140 that he didn't fight nobody. Man, he fought the best dudes that were there. I think the best was Postal. And he did everything we asked for. It can't be questioned, man. As long as you fight the best dudes in front of you, you can't be questioned.
That's all you can do. He was undisputed. How can they say he didn't fight anybody?
2 times.
He had to fight somebody to get all the belts. They weren't given to him,
And how do you go up? How do you move up in weight and then knock out 11 people in a row? Like how many fighters have done anything near that in your third weight division? In your third weight division, string off 11 knockouts.
That's right. Nobody at welterweight has went the distance with him, right? Nobody.
Not even great Errol Spence.
Nope. That's a good point. Very good point.
It's hard to compare Terrence Crawford to anybody, but if I'm gonna compare him to somebody, it's not necessarily fighting style, but as far as being crafty, vicious, and being able to stop people multiple divisions, he reminds me of a Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran could box his ass off, but he also had a mean streak. He'll bang with you, he'll box with you, he's gonna make a statement every fight. And Terrence Crawford, he got that same attitude. Mm-hmm. I expect nothing less when he go in the ring against this dude.
Madrimov, yeah. Madrimov is 10-0. He got a title. You know, so you can't go by the number of guys' fights they have. Plus, he has over 100 amateur fights too.
Yeah, he's a highly decorated amateur. He's fast tracked. He was fast tracked into that WBA title.
Yeah,
that means big people in boxing believe in him.
That's right. Yep. So that's gonna be very good. And we got Fury and Usyk. We just in great shape as boxing fans, man. All these cards. Who is Steve Claggett? This guy Teofimo is fighting. Anybody know anything about him? Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett. That's who Teo is fighting. Me neither. Anybody heard of him?
Nobody heard it, man.
I know, that's crazy. After that great performance against Josh Taylor, he steps down and fights a guy named Steve Claggett.
You can't fight killer after killer after killer.
Offered Kenny Stills. Offered who else was he offered?
Say that again.
He was offered Ray Mortai. He was offered Kenneth Sims.
Right.
He was offered 2 more. Was it Vasquez? Okay. No, not Vasquez. And I forgot who the other 2 were. He's offered 4 fighters. He chose Claggett.
Claggett, yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, you're the champion, man.
Claggett ranked number 13.
13? Ain't that something?
13.
I think it's ridiculous. You're the champion, man. You can't be doing that. Give the belt up.
Damn, they was ready to put more in there with him. That says a lot, man. That says a lot. What they feel about Raymond Murataya if they was ready to move him up and weight and throw him against Teo.
He's dangerous, Raymond Murataya, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I think he was ready.
I think so.
Yeah. I think, what is he, 18-0?
They offered him Ramirez, too.
Ramirez? Which Ramirez? Jose?
Yeah.
He's fighting tomorrow. Jose is. Damn, what was the name I had just thought of? I forgot it that fast. Oh, what's his name? The guy, he's at 154. Puerto Rican, young guy.
Zayas?
Yeah, Zayas. Yeah, what y'all, he got, I didn't know he had 18 fights. He's getting them in quick. Me too. Yeah. What y'all think about him? Xander. Yeah, Xander Zayas.
He's solid.
Yeah. He's gonna be something to deal with at 54 too, I think.
I don't know yet. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid yet. It's like I like him. I like certain things I see. I'm not all the way sold yet. You know what I mean? Like I think he's still defining himself. And
no doubt.
It looks like he's getting better, and he's still got room to keep getting better.
Yeah, I didn't know he had 18 fights on this belt already.
Yeah.
He fighting. That mother, he's staying busy.
I tell you, man, this boxing. We didn't even talk about Juan Francisco Estrada, and bam, that's coming up June 29th.
That's a banger.
Man, we didn't even talking about
that's a banger right there.
Yeah, it is.
I tell you, man, boxing. Anybody saying boxing is dead, it's just crazy. Nowhere near. That's gonna be a good fight. You know, Bam had that title before. He was at 115 before. Yeah.
Wow, that's a little guy. 115. Shit.
Yeah. For Estrada's WBC belt.
Estrada, man, how long he been doing that? How many fights does he got under his belt?
Oh man, I think almost 50.
He's got to, right?
Yeah, almost 50, coach.
That's a lot of fights for a
like
small
42
dude,
and something. He got like 3 losses, I think. Yeah.
But even in his losses, he gives you an entertaining fight.
Yeah, I think one of them, didn't Chocolatito beat him one of those times? I think.
Yeah.
We had a trilogy. Ron won 2 of them. I think. Yeah. No, one of them was a draw too. Well, I don't know.
You know, it's going to be a pretty interesting fight tomorrow night on the card.
What's that?
Jojo Diaz and Oscar Duarte.
Yeah.
Duarte, he's the one who fought Ryan Garcia the last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Golden Boy was really propping him up as their next Mexican star at at 140. And everybody knows Jojo Diaz. He never gives you a bad fight.
Mm-mm.
And that's on the undercard of the Ramirez Bartholomew fight tomorrow night, on Saturday night rather. So,
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm looking at the card now, and boxing is in such a fucking good shape, bro.
Is
you know,
it?
if you're even a casual boxing fan and you look at these cards, the undercards they're putting in there, this is good stuff, my brothers. This is like 1980s action, man.
I'm serious.
He
has 47, Coach Estrada. 44 and 3. 44 and 3.
Yeah, he got an old school record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, Bruce. This is like the 80s when all them guys was going at it. What we get this year.
We're looking real.
Anybody got thoughts on this Fury fight?
Oh, I think Fury's side was going to be too dominant, but you know, I'm always wrong, so you never know, bro. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, Bruce Gas.
I agree with Bruce.
Fucking Devin is bitching about 3 pounds. Fucking Tyson Fury must have Usyk by what, 50 pounds?
At least 50. Maybe about 60 by the time the fight night gets there.
And Fury got an engine on him, so you know that's what's scary. He got an engine, and he moves like a middleweight.
You know, those gypsies, they don't like to be cornered, they don't like to be arrested, they don't like to be beaten, so they get that fucking 8th sense. It's like a rat has, you know, they ain't gonna go down easy. And Tyson Fury got that in him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also say that your boy been working, man. He got himself in shape. He ain't that big blubber.
Yeah, this is serious, man. This ain't Francis Ngannou. He knows this.
Right.
He fully understands that this is a test in front of him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for undisputed heavyweight, man. Heavyweight undisputed.
Yeah, I think Fury's style is all wrong for Usyk.
Okay.
You know, Usyk likes to come in. You know, he lets off his little fast combinations, moves out. But Fury's the kind of dude that you coming in, he hits you once or twice, ties you up, lays his weight on you, pushes you around. I think it's all wrong for Usyk. Yeah. And then also at the same time, you know, my only worry about that, the only thing that makes me give Usyk maybe a shot is I don't know what Tyson Fury we gonna see coming into this ring. He ain't no spring chicken. He ain't no spring chicken. He's an older fighter. You know, he's not the most disciplined dude outside the ring. You know, though he usually, you know, most of the time he comes in good for his big fights. But we gonna see.
Mm-hmm. Coming up.
I don't think I'm buying it, man. If it don't got a good undercard, I'm not. I just don't like the dude. Like, he's one of the few boxers that outside of boxing, like his character just irks me. I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the undercard is. Anybody know about the undercard? Bruce, you know anything about the undercard yet? For Fury and Usyk?
I'm on the page. Let me take a look and see, man. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. J.O. Patia against Marius Briedis is on the undercard.
Oh my God.
That's a good
fight. That's a great fight.
Yeah. Frank Sanchez and AJ Cabiel, bro. That's another good fight.
Oh, yeah. Man. Okay. I probably get it. Yeah.
Sergey Kovalov is on there against a guy named Robin Safar. And I think Robin Safar's the favorite. So, good to see Kovalov get his fucking ears boxed off, right?
Yeah.
Joe Cardone, Anthony Cascaz. Anthony Kakay, is that his name? Anyway, man, these fucking Arabs, they ain't gonna fuck around. We're getting great undercards.
We should have known. We should have known the undercard was gonna be good.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. It's probably gonna be an all-day affair too. Those cats, they like 9 hours. I think they take a break in between, go out to a restaurant, have a meal, and come back.
In between fights be long.
Yeah, you know, bring in the girls, have a little dance, bring in the figs, man. You know.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, we should have known though. You know, they shouldn't have had to ask about the undercard. The Saudis doing it. You know. That second one you said, the Carbajal. Who was Carbajal fighting? That's gonna be a good one. He was fighting. Who was he fighting against?
Frank Sanchez, man.
Yeah, Carbajal and Sanchez, right?
That's a great
and
fight.
Greedus Apatow.
Yep.
Now, that's going to be a hell of a fight right there. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a fight.
Mm-hmm. Damn. And that's in Saudi. That's usually afternoon stuff. In the evening, ESPN is running Emmanuel Navarrete and Berenicek.
Oh yeah, that's the same day. Navarrete coming to 35, right? Going for the WBO.
That one for the vacant WBO. Yep.
Right. I forgot. That's the same day. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. You better treat your old ladies nice, because there's going to be certain days where don't bother me. I'm sorry, that's not going to get done today. Nope, not today, baby. Maybe tomorrow. Today's boxing. See, after being with the same for over 30 years.
I got a hardcore boxing wife though, so I'm good.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, I heard about the hormones and attitudes of pregnant women. Yo, we only about 6-7 weeks in. Good God Almighty, is that shit true?
You just gotta treat them right and give them everything they want, and don't give them a reason to be mad. That's all.
Oh, well, I don't need to give her a reason. She got plenty of her own.
I didn't know, Coach. Congratulations. I didn't even
satisfied.
Thank you, Cass.
Satisfy the cravings, man. Satisfy the cravings and rub their feet.
Yeah, I'm on
rub her feet.
You know what gets to the work? That nauseousness. That's when she the most evil.
Hey, do unexpected stuff, Tommy. You know, if you don't normally rub her feet, just say, sit on the couch and say, put your feet up here, baby, and just start rubbing them. You know what I mean? Or give her a head massage. It ain't nothing like a head massage, man. I'm gonna tell you, do
all of that.
Do stuff you normally don't do, though.
I might even cook. How about that?
Huh?
I might even cook a meal. How about that?
She might not be down with that. You be like, you trying to poison me?
And get a recipe from out of YouTube.
And as long as it come out of a can, I know how to cook it.
That's right.
Hey, or do a seafood extravaganza, man. Women love seafood, Jack.
Oh yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good. Or I get all that canned seafood. I throw it out in prison special, man. It's no problem.
Well, man said he got the jib
Jack Mac.
Gonna make a hookup.
Jay, I got a nice filet mignon for dinner tonight coming up.
Bruce Gas doing big things over there.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Well, you know what? Well, see, I found out the older you get, you really have to eat the purest forms of food that you can get. You can't eat a lot of additives, a lot of preservatives. Your body can't break that down. And I want to keep my guts intact as long as possible. So I try to eat as clean. You know, it's not cheap, but it's simple and as clean as possible. You know, a little bit of butter is not going to kill you. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, it's eating on a consistent basis. You eat the fried stuff and you eat the saturated fats and that shit, man. And that's going to cause early death. So I'm at the point in my life I can't afford to fuck around with that shit. So, you know, I gotta spend $30 a pound for steak, but hey, so be it. Tomorrow.
Did y'all see that tomahawk the other day?
Oh, you had the tomahawk? You had the tomahawk?
You had that on fight night, right?
Yes, Lord. I had tomahawk. Yes, indeed. Woo! That thing was 4 ounces.
Wow. I've never seen him in real life. I've just seen him on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
He said you got to treat yourself to one of them.
One of these days. I don't think they're in the store. I'll have to ask my old lady because I haven't been in a fucking shopping mart since COVID.
Wow.
All you gotta do is talk to the butcher in the back and tell him you want a tomahawk. They'll cut it for you. They'll cut it for you. Because it ain't nothing but a rib bone on it. That's all.
Okay.
That's what it looks like, man.
That's what it is. It's a ribeye with a bone on it. That's all. Ask them to cut it for you.
I'll wait till it gets a little warmer so I can fire up the grill outside and really do a job on it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be that time too.
Yeah, man, yes, indeed.
BN Boxing News in the building. What's up, BN Boxing News?
BN, my man.
What's up, BN Boxing News?
BN.
And remember, everybody, we're going to do this. This is every Thursday now on Cast Sports, the panel discussion for the entire show. And I appreciate everybody, man. It was a very successful first one. Got all the heavy hitters in here.
Okay, everybody know that you the box historian, baby boy. They come through. When you bring Bruce Gas up in here, then you just got a plethora of knowledge, bro.
That's right. Yeah, that's where I go to get my history over there, Bruce Gas.
I appreciate the invite.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, we trying to get old school up in there. And matter of fact, we trying to get old school on the panel on Sunday nights.
Oh, William old school?
No.
Who you talking about? Me?
Jack. I was talking about Bruce Gas friend, old school.
I think Bruce Gas to be on there every week.
He got a partner named Old School 768.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm looking at right now out my window.
Hey.
Isn't he from the Philippines or something?
Hey, Cass.
T Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from the Philippines. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Cass.
Okay.
I always said I wanted to do a show that I passed the baton to you, man.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen.
You did it today.
I'm
getting ready to I wish I'd have been in there. I didn't know you were still on. I wish I would have been in there, man. I was in there earlier, then I got busy, and I didn't even know you were still on. I would have been in there. Wow.
Yeah, we were cooking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to pass it to Just Do in about 5 minutes from now. That
was a beautiful view you got there, Bruce Guys.
Yeah, I just kind of turned my camera around and stuck it on the window. I have a camera out there, but it's broke right now. For some reason, it's not working. But I just wanted to show you cats like it's right now. In fact, right now there's a species of fish that are running. They only run a certain time of the year, and they're called tucklaw. They're like a black bass, and they're big. And I catch them right out my window, right out my living room window. I've actually caught a 6-pound fish sitting there.
Really? Wow.
Yes, I swear to God, bro. Yep.
Where, is that a river or a lake?
No, that's a bay. It's called the Monho Bay. You Google it. It's about 15 square miles, right off the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, it's a gift from God, bro. I mean, every day. In fact, the more I see life out there, the more I'm thankful for my little slice of heaven.
Did you fish right out your window, man?
But yeah, I can. I
nice.
It in the beach, and then I pass the pole into the window.
Yeah.
Sit here smoking on the bong.
Damn.
And let nature do the rest.
Wow. That must be nice.
It's getting warmer by the day. It's still pretty chilly now. So it
was almost 80 up here yesterday in Maryland. High 70s. Yeah, almost yesterday. Yeah.
Who's my man next to me with the Thomas Hearns autographed picture over there?
That's Thomas Hill, baby.
Oh, Thomas Hill, baby. You must have got that picture from Darryl, bro, did you?
Yeah. Darryl gifted me that.
Yeah, he sent me one too, man. I love that. I got it framed, man.
That's nice.
That's so cool. Personally, autographed picture of the Hitman, bro.
Yeah, that's my favorite fighter growing up, man. I loved him.
Hitman, one of the 4 kings.
I always say he gets a bad rap as being labeled chinny. The 3 dudes who knocked him out were stone cold killers, man. They knocked out many people. Look at all the dudes Thomas Hearn beat and took punches from, man. That man was not chinny.
Yeah. Who was it? Hagler?
Sugar Ray, Iran Barkley.
That's right. Yeah. They knocked out a lot of dudes, man. So yeah, you can't call a man chinny off of them 3, for sure.
No, that was just the way that he learned to fight in the Kronk gym, man. They just fought forward, go forward, man. And Emmanuel Stewart wasn't big on defense.
Okay. Yeah.
It's sad too because the fighters, they pay for it at the end of their careers when their careers are over. From not just doing that crazy sparring. Fighters today, I think they're looking at the fighters of the past, and they don't want to end up like that. They're
that's a good point.
Demanding a lot of money. They just we're never going to see
right there. Wait a minute, Tio, I'm coming. Gotta get my cursor. There we go. There we go.
There you go, man.
He healed back with that wonderful avatar up there.
Yeah. My favorite fighters growing up was Thomas Hearns and Aaron the Hawk Pryor. Those were my guys.
Yeah.
They got me into that thing, and after that, it just was great fight after great fight, man. I grew up in the golden era, man.
Yeah.
Damn, the fights were just coming, and they were coming hard every single time.
Duran was mine, and then the guy fought before me, before I was Rocky. I didn't see him live, but Rocky, I love some Rocky Marciano, man. And I get upset when people talk about he fought people past their prime, but when he looked, wasn't nobody else beating him. Joe Louis was on an 8-fight winning streak when he beat him, and Jersey Joe was the champion when Rocky beat him. And Archie Moore had 30 fights after Rocky beat him and only lost one. So you can't say the man was fighting people past their prime, man. Wasn't nobody else beating him. Rocky beat him. So yeah.
He was strong, determined. He was a pit bull.
Yeah.
Never
lost. Never be lost.
He was a Mike Tyson. Him being 189 pounds in that era, fighting people that were 205, 210 is like a 210-pound Tyson fighting dudes that are 230.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Today he would not even be a heavyweight champion today. He would be cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight now, yeah.
He might have been going to war with Arthur Beterbiev at 175.
Right, like that. Might have.
That would be a great fight. That would be a great fight right there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Because he was coming into the ring about 188, 190. The same thing. Beterbiev probably goes into the ring more than that.
Yeah.
Man, I think Beterbiev is my favorite fighter. That guy is just Beterbiev.
Oh, Beterbiev. Okay.
Man, he's got an extreme amount of skills people never give him credit for. Never give him.
And he's a freak of nature. I was talking to his assistant trainer, John Scully, the other day, man. Scully he's a cool guy, bro. He was telling me, you guys lift weights. You've been in the gym, right?
Yeah.
You know what an Olympic bar is? 45 pounds. You slap your plates on there.
Yeah.
And it weighs enough itself to give you a good curl. The 45-pound Olympic bar. He can spin that thing around like a ballerina. Spins a baton.
I've seen that. The way a cheerleader does with a baton.
Baton, yeah.
Can you imagine that, man? That's just fucking freaky. That is just bizarre.
Yeah.
When he had those abnormally high testosterone rates, his growth hormone levels were real high. That was everybody said, oh, he's cheating. He's doing PhD, blah blah blah. No. He's just most people don't even know what an abnormally is when they do those drug tests. And what it is it means that it's not in the normal range. It's in a different range because people aren't all the same. And that's just the way he's built. His body is just producing the growth hormone. He's still putting on muscle at 30, 35 now, 34, whatever he is. And he's just a freak of nature. And I think he's gonna go right through Bivol. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but I don't think it's a contest, man.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, some people are like that. Actually, I'll tell you a funny thing. But I know a woman who produces a higher amount of normal testosterone. A woman. And she just does. They don't know why. She just does.
Damn.
And ain't nothing manly about her, nothing like that. Right. She looks like a regular woman, but she's very muscular for a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, women have to have some testosterone in them. I mean, it's not like if they don't have any, they're not a woman anymore. They
right.
Just like we have to have some estrogen in us.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Not a lot though, boys. Not a lot.
Okay, gentlemen, we got to get ready to cut it off and going on over to the voices coming up next.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Pass the baton, but I really appreciate everybody for coming through, man. It was a great success, the show. Great
Likewise. Have a great day.
You too, Coach. Appreciate you, Bruce Gass and T Hill and the entire panel. Every Thursday is Jbt Panel Discussion. Smashing success. Smashing success. But today in the building, we had BN Boxing News. We had Unc Dre Finest, D for the win. Showtime the guy pass. Joey Faints. Lonnie Lee, hashtag JBT, Mike Rim, Miss Joette, BVO Boxing TV, Tim Layton, Mike Masick, Melanie Queen 27, Justin James, hashtag JBT, D1, hashtag JBT, and Miss Cass, hashtag JBT. And the panel, hope I don't miss nobody. We had Thomas Hill. We had Bruce Gass, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Just Do Boxing. Remo. We had Coach Thomas Morris, BVO Boxing TV, and Jay Hardcore was the panel today, an all-star panel. And remember, every Thursday is JBT Panel Discussion. Now it's time for the voice, okay? But I really appreciate everybody that came in the building, especially the panel. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you somewhere else in the JBT because it's still early in the day. Okay? Let's go see what the voice talking about. Everybody have a good day. This is Cass Sports. Don't forget tomorrow is the profile day. It's Marvelous Marvin Hagler this week. Everybody have a great day. Cass Sports.